Technology is reshaping our lives. It dramatically changed the way we live, the way we learn, the way we work, and the way we communicate. Technology has tremendous potential to connect us with one another. But there are still people who remain unreached, disconnected, and deprived of digital opportunities. Tech for Ed centers serve as hubs that enable skills training and job opportunities.
We have more than 4,000 registered users, and about 67% are women, and majority composed of students as our beneficiaries. And why women? Because we are gender responsive, so all our programs are aligned with the gender and development program of our province.
Na tutunan ko yung ibang skills na dapat sa ibang schools na dapat per years dapat maano mo lang dito ng mabilisan ng mga months, mga 3 months, makakuha mo lang agad tapos maka-work agad.
This program helped me by finding a job and of course gaining more confidence as well. I was able to gain knowledge about the BPOs, on how does the environment work and how am I going to interact with my future customers.
As of now, as I was the call center agent, so I see that difference because as of now I'm earning more than I have earned before as a tricycle driver.
If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Huwag magpabiktima. Baka makompromiso lang ang privacy mo.
OMG! Nanalo ko ng BMW! Pero wala naman akong sinalihan eh.
Hi sir! Pa-fill up naman po ng online form namin with free gifts.
Yes, ako yun.
Sir, your 5 million peso loan has been approved. I need to verify your full name, address, and birthday.
My full name is...
Huwag magpabiktima sa mga modus na ganito. Ang personal information na ibinibigay mo ay maaaring magamit ng labag sa iyo. That is why privacy matters. Kakampi mo ang National Privacy Commission. Protektahan ang iyong right to privacy. Piliin ang pagkakatiwalaan ng personal information mo.
May naloloko pa rin ito? Minsan ang teknolohiya, hindi puro happy at lucky lang. Pag nakompromiso ang iyong personal information at privacy, maaari itong makasama sa ating finances, ekonomiya, social life, love life at iba pa. Halimbawa, pagbukas mo ng email mo, daming messages na nag-o-offer. Di mo naman knows. Daming stalker ah. Ganito kasi yan, bes. Nag-post ka sa social media. Nag-register ka sa isang event. Hiningi nila yung personal information mo. Dahil excited ka at libre, binigay mo naman. Yung personal info mo, minsan, pinapasa ito para sa profiling o direct marketing. Buti ganyan lang. Paano kung ganito? Shocking, no? Pero don't stress yourself dahil meron na tayong batas dyan. National Privacy Commission ang kakampi mo sa iyong right to privacy. Life goal natin, ang maayos at secure na processing ng personal information mo. Know your rights, bes. You have the right to be informed, right to object, right to access, right to rectification, right to erasure or blocking, right to damages, right to data portability, at right to file a complaint. Maaari mo itong ipadala sa complaints@ info@privacy.gov.ph. Kung may iba ka pang katanungan, ipadala sa info@privacy.gov.ph. Galing, di ba? At kung may magkakasala, National Privacy Commission din ang kakampi mo. At may kaparusahan sa paglabag ng right to privacy mo. Bes, ikaw lang ang pwedeng magsabi kung kanino ka magtitiwala. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng privacy. Visit www.privacy.gov.ph.
Uy, Isa! Nakita mo na ba yung bagong launch ng pineapple laptop?
Hindi pa, patingin nga. Wow, ang ganda niya na. I really have to buy that one. But wait, what? $2,000 for that?
I know.
Ayokong mahal.
Check mo na lang sa ibang reseller. I'm sure may mas cheap pa.
Ito. This is way cheaper, right? Pwede na. Teka, isn't it too much for a single transaction? I might get scammed. Remember, for every transaction, only give out the necessary personal information. Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Can you do a research on this? I need it by the end of the day.
Okay, boss. So where should I start? Remember, only visit safe and trustworthy websites when searching online.
Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Grabe. Pagod na naman sa trabaho. Ha? Uy! Ngayon nga pala yun. Nasaan na cellphone ko? Ito. Flaming Thrones? Latest episode. Ba't ganun? Ang dami naman play button ito. Ha? Tandaan, beware of sites that could lead you to malware. Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Hay! Anong oras na? Di pa rin ako tapos. Break nga muna. Uy! May shotstagram pala si Crush. Pakagawa nga ng account para ma-follow siya. Huh? Ano kaya? Gayahin ko na lang yung password ko sa Facebook. Psst! Tandaan, never use the same password on multiple accounts. Isang paalala mula sa National Privacy Commission.
Good afternoon and welcome to the webinar series of Negros Occidental Language and Information Technology Center on Visual Graphic Design and Animation. Today, we are in VGD Webinar 15, Basic Adobe Premiere Pro Effects. Last time, we just explored the tools, but now we are going to explore Adobe Effects. I know that sounds very interesting, but before we start the webinar, let's pause for a moment, say a prayer, and to be followed by the singing of Philippine National Anthem and the Negros Hymn.
O labing makagagahom nga amay namon sa langit, mahinuklugon nga laon nga tagtugas ang langit, hangin, kalayo, tubig kag duta. Tanda ining imong timawa, kabay ining pag-ampo, magadulot sa amon sang kabuhi nga himaya. Salamat sa mga bugay nga imo ginpaambit sa amon. Salamat sa kabuhi nga ginadulot mo sa amon nga himpit. Salamat sa maayo nga panahon kag ilabi na gid sang imo katutom sa amon. Bendisyone ang imo katawhan. Bendisyone ang ila mga palangabuhian. Bendisyone ang mga panggas sa amon mga talamnan. Bendisyone ang ilang nga paglugayawan sa iban nga kapunsuran. Kabay makalabot sila nga walay sablag sa ila pagapadulungan. Kag ila binagid, bendisyone ining isla sang Negros nga amon natawhan. pag-ampo para sa imo kadayawan.
Kayang magiliw kay sa silanganan, alam ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang inirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisihil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may hilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdinigdig. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhagit pansinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Ang hinigaya na pag may mga aki, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Sakit ka kapamilya, pag-uligay, pag-igay, pag-ibog, madapat mag-ari sa aking na probinsya. Nagotod na Negrosano, isa katawag, mapinalang tao, sa buong nadampuan na isakripisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikatao. Sa kasahan, ako't wala may mapilit sa kalulong, nanagantos ka nagais na ako. Ang matutod na Negrosano, isa katawagan, mapinalang tao, sa buong nadampuan na isakripisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikatao. Ang matutod na Negrosano, paghulikan, paghigayin, paghibog mo, dapat maghari para sa kauswagan ng sikatao.
Hello there once again. My name is Sally and I am your virtual host. We at NOLITC are immensely happy that you are all joining us today. NOLITC adapts to the new normal by introducing full online training under the Negros Occidental Training for Work Scholarship Program through the Office of Governor Eugenio Jose Bong Lacson and under his 7-point priority agenda, Avance Negrense. And this is free webinar, and this is a pioneering project of NOLITC Tech for Ed Center. We are recognized nationally as outstanding Tech for Ed Center by the Department of Information and Communications Technology, and in 2020, PhilSecMet awarded the center Pandemic Resilience because of its support to teachers and students category, and just recently TESDA conferred 3 stars to 3 registered qualifications of NOLITC, 2 stars for our Contact Center Services NC2, 2-star award for our Visual Graphic Design NC3, and 1-star award for our 2D Animation NC3. So the 2-star awards recognizes the accomplishments and improvements of the center and exemplifies that the institution meets substantially the standard above the threshold of competency-based training delivery and program performance measured. This webinar is NOLITC's Tech for Ed Center and the Province of Negros Occidental's contribution in this time of pandemic. Amidst the spike of the COVID-19 cases in the country and even here at the province right now, let us all stay at the comfort of our home, but at the same time, enjoy learning online by attending NOLITC webinars. So let us all keep updated, and stay informed. To join, all you need to do is just to register once and you will be given access to the entire webinars. You need to sign up for your attendance at the start of this webinar. It will be open only for an hour, so do your attendance now. If you can't find the link in our description box, please go check your screen right now. It is being flashed, the QR code. You can just scan the QR code being flashed on your screen. I'll give you time to do that. All right. Okay, so if you also have any questions later on for our resource speaker, please go to our description box. You can find the link of our open forum link. Okay, please do so. If you cannot, then scan the code being flashed on your screen for our open forum. So you can just post or submit your questions in that link so that later on we can accommodate all of that during the open forum. Okay? Now, we also provide digital certificate only for those who successfully filled out the attendance and submitted their evaluation form. And remember, the evaluation link will only be open after the webinar and it will be closed at exactly 6 in the evening. I hope that you will do that and give us feedback about how you feel about our webinars. So if you are watching through our Facebook live stream, please follow our page, give our page a thumbs up, and if you are streaming through our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button now. Okay, so to welcome you all for today's webinar, let us have the motivator, the pusher, and the driver of knowledge and success, no other than our school administrator and NOLITC Tech Red Center Manager, Dr. Maria Cristina Orbisido.
Thank you, Sally. Maayong hapon, good afternoon to all our viewers from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and hello to our international audience. I would like to warmly welcome all of you to another NOLITC graphic design webinar, and this will be our last webinar for this week. To our avid viewers, it's nice to see you back. We are always glad to see you returning, looking for more engagement and valuable content with NOLITC. And of course, a warm welcome to all our new subscribers. We hope that you'll continue to patronize our webinars and hope that you will have an awesome session with us. And soon, you will be part of our online community. We would like to ask you to invite your friends and your relatives to join this online learning community. Again, NOLITC has been rolling out these trainings online at the onset of the global health crisis. This is part of the COVID recovery program of the Office of the Governor. And really the goal of NOLITC Tech Red Center is to empower, enable, and transform communities during this pandemic. The province, through the Office of Governor Eugenio Sebong Lacson, has been implementing measures that will help us survive and thrive during this pandemic. This project is a God initiative, and we as God advocates believe that all issues are women's issues. As we continue to combat the pandemic, we also continue to learn some valuable lessons in life. First, we learn that we have the capacity to be resilient. While we are all in a different situation, we have seen that it's possible to be resilient in times of crisis. I absolutely believe in the concept of resilience because we have an innate reservoir in us, that we have the means to deal with crises, and that we can even smile in the midst of difficult situations. Community is also essential during this pandemic. People who were part of a community realized the importance of connection, and those who didn't have that kind of support realized that they need to have it. So there's no doubt that we need to maintain social connections, and that is through the use of technology. And we are happy to note that these webinars have been our social connections every week. And we are really happy to see you every week being here with us in these online sessions. We are here as a community, eager to learn and be counted. Today, you will learn about Adobe Premiere Pro Effects. You are on the right track. You have an expert speaker who will walk you through the latest trends in Adobe Premiere. So, have fun learning virtually. This is a COVID-free zone, so don't worry, just enjoy. Let's take care of each other and take care of ourselves. NOLITC inspires, NOLITC cares. Avance, Negrense.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arbisido. Thank you for reminding us that we all have the capacity to be resilient amidst the crisis. And yes, I agree. We all have the reason to smile even during this pandemic, right? So before we proceed, let me acknowledge our online participants who are joining us this afternoon. Okay, let's proceed with Janine, David. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Love May Hinka Elarmo, yes, from CCS 192. Thank you, Love May. Albert Sambrana, good afternoon, sir, and thank you for joining us. Cecil Gaulis Ruben, thank you, and good afternoon. Sir Marvin, thank you for being our avid follower for all the webinars that we conducted. Love May, yes, thank you. And of course, our international followers, Sir Prasant BR, thank you, and good afternoon as well. Of course, Sir RG Lumapay, thank you for joining us, Sir RG. And thank you, everyone. Yes, Anna Marie Belenson, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Sir Michael Franz Dorano from the Center of External Affairs, Carlos Hilada Memorial State College, Talisay Main Campus. Thank you, and send our regards to Sir Roderick Samonte. Thank you so much, sir. Sir Novsky, good PM or good afternoon, yes. And Sir Sambrana, Albert Sambrana, thank you and good afternoon as well. Rachel Harenio, yes, thank you and good afternoon. And Jeremy Robino, Heldrich Ragantak, the second. I hope I have pronounced your name well. Honey May Salarde, thank you and good afternoon. Archer Katanda, good afternoon. We also have Mel Batelier, yes, good afternoon to you as well. And Tam Pipe, Maria Fe, thank you. And thank you, Vico Tabino, thank you for joining us. Love Villaflor, thank you. And Aquino Cherilyn, yes, good afternoon, Cherry, thank you for joining us. Maria Fatima Ayalin Gonzalez, thank you. J.O. Cornell from Boal Campus, CTU University. That's it. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Rudy Gomez, thank you from Caningay National High School, District of Candoni. Thank you for joining us. Edward Pitang Briones, thank you and good afternoon. Marilyn Fulgencio Oyog, thank you and good afternoon as well. And yes, thank you everyone for joining us. I have also seen one of the likers, Renzi of yes, Bacolod City, from Bacolod City. Thank you for joining us. And NOLITC is not where it is right now without the unwavering support of our dear Governor Eugenio Sebong Lacson. But to give is a message on behalf of the governor. Let us have the focal point or the provincial guard focal point system in charge, Ma'am Marijan P. Castro.
Pleasant greetings, everyone. On behalf of the Provincial Gender and Development Focal Point System, headed by our Governor Eugenio Jose Bong Lacson, I would like to extend our congratulations to all the participants of this webinar organized by the Negros Occidental Language, Information and Technology Center, headed by our innovative school administrator, Dr. Maria Cristina Orbisido, and supported by her dedicated staff. With the increasing cases of COVID-19 in the province and other parts of the country and the world, you, learning at the comforts of your home or wherever you are where you have stable internet connection, is by far the safest way of acquiring knowledge and skills which you can use for future employment or your eventual business in the future. As the action officer of the provincial GAD focal point system, I am happy to note that our GAD budget is put to good use and is helping women, youth, and the marginalized sector in maximizing their potentials and in contributing to the economic development of their family. Also, NOLITC is helping to change gender relations and improve the status of women in our society. Congratulations to NOLITC and to all the participants for signing up in this course. I hope that you will complete the module, submit the requirements and evaluation so that you will be able to receive your certificates. Malipayon nga adlaw sa inyo tanan and Avance Negrense.
Thank you so much, Ma'am June Castro. As Aristotle have said, excellence is a habit. And for our speaker, it is just a way of his life. It's a way of life. When he put his mind and focus into something, he made sure not to settle for mediocrity. He wanted to always excel in whatever things that he does. Without further ado, let us all welcome Mr. Ian Christian Antonio.
Hi, Miss Sally. Good afternoon.
Hi,
And
Ian.
also
Good
to all of our participants.
All right. So, what are we going to expect for this afternoon's webinar, sir?
Okay, so actually, this topic today, so it's all about how to apply an effects, not only drag and drop effects, but also we will learn how to modify the effects.
Okay. That sounds very exciting, I believe. So, without further ado, Sir Ian, you may now take the virtual floor.
I thank you, Miss Sally. So again, so good afternoon to all of our participants here. So watching via live Facebook and YouTube. So okay. So again, so welcome to our part 2 in the basic introduction of Adobe Premiere Pro. So last time actually, so we've been discussed all about the workplace, the basic functions and tools using this kind of applications. So today, so we will focus on how to apply the effects. Okay, so yes, so Adobe Premiere Pro have a various audio and video effects that you can apply to clips in your video program. So however, so this is not much strong compared to the Adobe After Effects. Okay, so kung gusto niyo talagang yung professional or something high quality or parang something smooth na effects, yes, so yun yung Adobe After Effects. But if you're trying to use that kind of application, so this is the fundamental, so you must have to learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro effects. Okay, so Adobe Premiere Pro effects so can add a special visual or audio characteristics or provide an unusual features or something attribute. Okay, so like for examples, an effect can alter the exposure or color of the footage. Okay, so yung minsan yung kuha is parang sobra sa light or kulang sa light. Yes, we can use effects to balance yung light. Then also, so we can use effects to manipulate sound or something distort an image. Okay. So we can play the images using these effects or add some artistic effects. Okay, you can also use effects to rotate and animate a clip or adjust size and position within the frame. Yes, you control the intensity of an effect by the values that you set for it. Ito yung parang isa sa something nagandahan ko sa Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, because you are the one who can put the value. Okay, so it means we can create some original effects, okay, with this kind of values. So unlike sa ibang video applications na fix na talaga yung yung effects, so somehow parang mahirap ng something galawin or something modify yung effects. But yung Adobe Premiere Pro, so ito yung isa sa mga pinakamaganda talaga. Yung you can control the value of their effects or something you can put your own value of these effects, okay? So you can also animate the controls for most effects using keyframe in the effects controls panel or in a timeline panel, okay? Like for example, you got an images. So kung titingnan natin yung images is something plain, but with the use this kind of effects, so we can play na parang nag-zoom in siya. So parang nag-move siya although yung image is plain siya. So we can use this we can use this kind of an effect. Okay, so I will share my screen. Right, so if we open Adobe Premiere Pro applications, okay, so actually ito yung unang makikita natin. So last time na-discuss ko naman yung yung mga functionality nito, especially yung interface at saka yung workplace. So ngayon, again, magpo-focus na tayo doon sa effects. But just some reminders lang when it comes sa sa system requirements, yeah. Okay. So for Windows, okay, yung minimum requirements, so we have Intel 6th generation or newer CPU or AMD equivalent. Okay, so most likely, yung in-advise ko is kung kaya yung Core i5, so mas maganda. Okay, so medyo mataas kasi yung yung system requirements talaga ng Adobe Premiere. Okay? Then yung recommended, so we have Intel 6th generation or newer CPU or AMD equivalent din. Okay? For OS, okay, so actually is yung mga lower version ng ng Adobe Premiere Pro. So we can use naman yung yung Windows 7, but yung mga bago, yes, we can use Microsoft Windows 10 64-bit version yan. So we have 1703 or later. Okay? Then same din yung din doon sa recommended. Then yung RAM, yung minimum requirements, we have 8 GB of RAM. Then yung recommended, so we got 16 to 32 GB na RAM, especially if we get some 4K na video, so dapat mataas talaga yung RAM natin, yung memory natin. Then yes, so dapat meron tayong GPU or something videofied. Okay? So yung minimum requirements, we have 2 GB of GPU VRAM for at least recommended graphics card. Okay? Then we have yung recommended, so we have 4 GB na GPU VRAM for at least recommended graphics card. Then for the hard disk, yes, so dapat meron tayong free space na 8 GB. Then I truly advise kung merong SSD, so mas maganda. So mas advantage yan sa inyo sa pag-iiyot. Okay? Then for the monitor resolution, so yung minimum, so we got 1280 by 800 na resolutions. But yung recommended, so we have 1920 by 1080 or greater na resolutions. Then we need sound card. Then we need also an internet, especially for subscription of this kind of applications. Okay? Then we have also for Mac na system requirements. For the processor, so same din doon sa Windows. So we have Intel 6th gen or newer CPU. Okay, then for the operating system, so we have Mac OS version 10.12 or later na version. Okay, then for the RAM, so same din doon sa sa Windows. So yung minimum requirement natin, so we have 8 GB. Then yung recommended is we have 16 to 32 GB. Then yung GPU, especially when it comes sa rendering, so we truly need talaga yung GPU. So yung minimum specification natin is we have 2 GB, then yung recommended, so we have 4 GB. Okay? Then for the hard disk, so same din doon sa Windows, so dapat meron lang tayong hard disk space na 8 GB, then malaking advantage yung SSD. Then for the monitor's resolution, so we have minimum requirement na 1280 by 800 na resolution. Then yung recommended, so we have 1920 by 1080 na resolution or greater. Okay? Then, we need also an internet, especially para doon sa subscriptions. Okay? So, yan yung system requirements ng Adobe Premiere Pro na ginagamit ko. Okay? So, balik tayo dito sa applications. Okay, so, again, so, our objectives is, first is we have to know how to apply the effects. So, yan yung sinabi ko kanina. So, it's not just simply na ano lang na drag and drop doon sa timeline, but also so dapat marunong din tayo mag-modify ng effects natin na napuput natin doon sa sa clips natin. So, yan yung pinaka-focus natin ngayon. Then, okay, so I guess we have something minimum timeline dito. So, I will discuss yung most na effects na ginagamit ngayon sa pagdi-design. Okay? Then, again, so yung webinar na ito is good for good or intended for the beginners. So it means so magsisimula talaga tayo dito sa from the scratch. Okay? So we will start. Okay, so yan yung sinabi ko kanina. So kapag nag-open tayo, so ito na yung makikita natin na property ng Adobe Premiere Pro. So we have two options dito. So we have new project at saka yung open project. So again, so when we say open project, so we have something na nagawa na something i-edit na lang natin or something modify na lang natin. But if you create from the scratch talaga, so we choose new project. Okay, so I will click new project. Okay, yan na. So we have another properties here. So we have name. So I will put effects. Then that is the location. Ito is importante talaga ito. So para hindi na tayo something nakakalimutan kung saan natin nalagay yung file natin. So we have to put the location kung saan natin save yung Premiere Pro. Okay, so I guess I have here, punta ako dito sa desktop, then I have here na nagawa ng folder. Okay, so we have PR materials. Dito na lang ilalagay yung Premiere Pro na project. Okay, then I will insert box. So I will select folder, yung PR materials. So I will set the locations. And for video rendering and playback, so I have a driver for CUDA. So kung meron kayong nito, so I truly advise na ito yung piliin nyo. So para medyo mag-accelerate talaga yung GPU nyo. Okay? Then yung video, okay na ako dito sa timecode. Yung audio, okay naman ako dito sa audio samples. Then yung capture, so we have two naman dito. So either yung standard na resolution or gusto mo talaga is yung high na resolution. So we have HDB. Okay? So I will choose HDB. Okay? So I will click okay. Okay, so we will wait. Okay, so yan yung sabi ko, medyo mabigat talaga yung yung Premiere Pro. Okay, so nag-load pa siya. Okay, so ito na. So last time actually, so we had been discussed all about sa different workplace ng or something workspace ng Premiere Pro. So yan yung sabi ko nung last. So kapag first time mo nakagamit nito, so yes, so ma-overwhelm ka talaga, especially yung daming workspace dito. So we have learning, so we have assembly, we have editing. So last time, so dito tayo nakapokus sa editing. Then we have also color if you want to add some or something, or we have to correct the colors. So we have workspace dito na color. Then we have effects. Okay, so dito mamaya dito tayo magpo-focus naman. Okay, then we have audio, graphics. Okay, then we have libraries. Okay, so balik ako dito sa editing. Okay, so okay, so to apply the effects, okay, so actually we have two different ways. Okay, so either dito sa project panel natin. Okay, so we have effects here. Okay, so dito makikita natin yung mga different effects, or either yung ikalawang way, okay, to apply an effects. So punta tayo dito sa workspace na effects. Okay, so I will click effects. Okay, so ito yung different kind na effects ng Premiere Pro. Okay, so I will enlarge my workspace. Okay, so actually, if we try to see, ang daming effects niyan. Yan. Okay, yan. So we have, like for example, for color correction, so we have lumetri presets. Okay, so if you'd like to add some cinematic na colors or something Fuji, so dito natin makikita sa may lumetri na presets, na effects. Then we have also audio effects. Okay, so yan, ang dami niyan. So we have, like for example, so we have amplify, analog, then we have band pass, bust. So yan, dito nila makikita sa category nito. So we have audio effects. Okay, then we have also audio transitions. Okay, so like for example, we want to use crossfade or something, yan, constant grade. So dito lang natin makikita niyan sa category ng audio transitions. Then we have also video effects, right? So like for example, we want to use okay, blur. So nandito lang. So we have camera blur, okay, Gaussian blur. Ito mostly ginagamit ito. Okay? So nandiyan lang sa video effects na category. Then we have also video transitions na category. Okay? Like for example, you want to use zoom or yung cruise zoom. So nandito lang. So we have wipe. Okay? So we have different type of wipe. So ang dami niyan. So we have band wipe, barn doors na wipe, checker wipes. So nandito lang. Okay? Okay, so mag-sample tayo. So yung gagawin ko, yes. So una is gagawa muna ako ng sequence. So yung sequence actually is, so na-discuss naman natin ito nung first natin na webinar doon sa introduction of basic Premiere Pro. So okay, so importante yung sequence, especially yung FPS. Okay, so gagawa ko ng sequence. Okay, so yung gagamitin ko na lang, so ito na lang yung ARRI, okay, na presets. 1080p yung resolution niya. Then yung FPS actually, so we got 23.976 na FPS. But if you want to change the settings, okay, so again, so punta lang dito sa settings. So nandito lahat ng settings. Especially yung FPS, yung frame size, you can manually change yan. Okay, yung display format, then yung video previews, you can manually change. Okay, so yan. So select ko na yung ARRI na 1080p na resolution, then yung FPS is 23.976. So I will press OK. Okay, then I will arrange my okay, so I will arrange my workspace. So punta muna ako dito sa editing. Okay. Then dito sa editing, okay, so select ko lang yung project na effects. Okay. Then dito, okay, yan na. So nandito na yung sequence natin. So yung name niya, so we have sequence 01. Okay, so yung timeline natin is nababari dito. So I can rename yung sequence kung gusto ko. Okay. Okay, so right click, then let's try to rename. Okay, so we have sample, so we have the text. Okay. Then, okay, so gagawa ko dito ng folder or something bin. Okay, so we have bin dito sa ilalim ng project panel natin. Okay, click ko lang yung bin, then gawa ko ng folder. So like for example, so ito yung footage ko. Okay, so dapat naka-organize tayo. Then another bin, okay, so like for example, bin for my sequence. Okay, so rename ko lang yan. So okay, so rename ko into sequence. Then another bin, okay, for my graphics. Okay, then another bin Okay, good for my music. Oops, sorry. So, balik ako dito. Okay. So, double-click, then change natin yung name niya into something new. So, ngayon, so yan na. So, I have different folder na. So, mag-i-import na ako ngayon ng materials ko. Yung gagawin ko to import is just double-click lang dito sa project panel. Okay, yan. So, like for example, so, hanap ako dito ng material. Okay, so I have here a sample material. So, ito yung mga footage ko. Okay. So, actually, ito is, this is not my own. So, I downloaded yung mga footage ito sa internet. So, you can try also. So, yung website na pangalan nila is Bigat Pixels. Okay? So, actually, magaganda yung quality nila. Okay? So, I will open yung mga footage. Yan. So, I will select all. Then, I will drag papunta sa footage ko. Okay? So, yan na. So, lahat sila under na sa footage na folder ko. Okay? So, yan. Minimize ko muna. Then, next. So, yung background music natin. So, mag-import ako ng background music. Okay. So, just double-click again dito to import sa project panel natin. Okay? Then, okay, so I got background music. Then, I will select that one. Then, I will click open. Okay? Okay, then I will drag that one into dito sa music na folder. Okay? So, yan. Then, yung effects na sequence natin, so I will drag that one papunta sa sequence na folder natin. Okay? Yan. Then, next, what else? Okay, so images. Okay, so we got an images. Okay, so I will select all. Then, I will open. Okay, so yan na. So, nag-import na siya. Oops. Okay. I will select, then I will drag into graphics. Then I will select, then drag into graphics. Then I will select, then drag into graphics. Okay, so we got that one. Then, okay, ngayon, so yung gagawin ko, so yan na, meron na ako mga materials. So, naka-organize na sila. So, ginawa na sila ng ng mga folders. So, yung gagawin ko ngayon, so, itadrag ko sila papunta sa timeline ng Premiere ko. Okay? So, first is we got footage. Okay? So, pipili ako dito. Take for example. Okay, so we can change the view. So, ngayon is naka-list view ako. Then, gusto ko makita yung material. Okay, so I will change lang yung view into icon view. Okay, that one. So, footage. Okay. So, like for example, I need that one. Then, I will drag papunta dito sa timeline ko. Okay, so hindi match yung EPS ko, yung sequence ng video na na-import ko dito sa sequence ko. But yung gagawin ko na lang, so I will keep existing settings. Okay, so I will select keep existing settings. Okay, so if we try to see, okay, so medyo malaki yung footage compare doon sa sequence na ginawa ko. Okay? So, yung gagawin lang, just right-click, then set to frame size, okay, to fit yung video doon sa monitor or doon sa nagawa yung sequence. Okay? So, okay, punta na tayo doon sa effects. So, we got yan na. Okay? So, change ko lang ito last view para hindi ako mahirapan. Back na ako dyan. Okay. Okay, so sabi ko kanina, so we have two different ways to apply the effects. Either we can select here effects, okay? Then like for example, gagamit ako ng Gaussian blur, okay? So yung ginagawa ko na lang is nagsa-search na lang ako dito. Okay? Okay, so blur. So, yan. So, we got Gaussian blur. Then, yung gagawin lang is just hold left click and drag papunta dito sa clips nyo. Okay? So, if I play that one, so, Tingnan natin. Okay, so 1. Okay, so tingnan natin. Okay. So, yan. So, okay, so kung titingnan natin, actually is di natin makikita yung yung kanyang effects. So, aside dito sa pag-apply, ito yung parang tricky kasi we got effects control, okay? So, yung gagawin lang after applying an effects dito sa timeline. So, punta kayo dito sa itaas, okay? So, then select niyo lang yung effects control, okay? So, if we try to see, ito yung effects ng Gaussian blur, okay? So, if I add yung blurriness, okay, yung gagawin ko is I can put my own value. Yan yung sabi ko kanina, yung maganda sa Premiere Pro. Okay? Like example, I want to set yan 100 to make it blur. Okay? 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 So we got one. So ito yung unang way. Then yung isang way, okay? So medyo nahihirapan kayo pag dito. So okay, delete ko muna yung effects. So, yung gagawin lang, just select yung effects dito under sa effects controls, then press nyo lang yung delete, okay? To delete the effects, okay? So, yung ikalawang way, so punta ako dito sa workspace na effects, okay? Then dito, okay? So, we got also search bar dito. Then yung gagawin lang, just type na lang yung effects na gusto nyo, okay? Then we have Gaussian blur, okay? Then, same then, just hold left click and drag lang papunta, okay, dito. Okay? Then, automatically, kapag pumunta tayo dito sa effects control, so, yan, ito na yung effects ng Gaussian blur. Then, we can set the value na gusto na. Okay, to make it blur. Okay, like for example, 100. Okay, then if I play that one into my timeline, so nag-blur na yung video ko. Okay, so again, so we have two ways to apply the effects. Okay, so okay, next, so punta naman tayo dito sa effects control. Okay, so delete ko muna yung Gaussian blur. Okay. So actually, so we have two different types or something, two common types of effects. Yung isa, so we got fixed effects. Okay, so when we say actually fixed effects, so effects that are pre-applied or built-in na. Okay, so if I click the timeline, so although hindi ako gumamit dito ng effects, so meron na tayong fixed effects. Ito na yung motion. Okay, so sa motion makikita natin yung position. Okay, so I can move my video using fixed effects na position. So we got yan, position from right, then position from left, okay? Then we have also, okay, so Control Z ko lang to undo. Okay, then we have also position from down, okay? Then we have also position from up, okay? So ito yung position under from motion. Then we have also scale, okay? So I got 50% yung size ng video ko, okay? So kapag gusto ko something maliit na size, yung gagawin ko, yung value ng scale, so ipuput ko lang ito lower versions, okay? So kung titingnan natin yung size ng clips natin, so okay, yan, medyo maliit na. Kapag gusto niyo naman lakihan, so it means yung value ng scale size nyo, so medyo pataasan nila. Okay? So, like for example, gawin yung 126 or something 100. Okay? So, depends doon sa resolution actually ng video na na-import. Okay? So, we got scale. Then, we have also rotation. Okay? So, yes, we can rotate that one. Okay? Yung clips natin. Okay? So, we have also opacity. Okay? If we want something medyo transparent yung clips natin. So again, nandito lang sa effects control. Then we got fixed effects. Okay, so every time we select the clips. Okay, so ito yung mga first na mga effects na makikita. Okay, so we got opacity yan. Okay, so medyo nagta-transparent na yung video natin. Okay, so kapag walang footage, okay, so actually yung default background ng Premiere Pro, so we got black na color. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so sorry. Okay, then we have also time remapping or something speed. Okay, so if you want something, okay, let's try. Okay, so palitan ko. Okay. Okay, oops. If you want something slow motion, okay, so too much na slow motion. Okay, so I guess I will put something 80%. Okay, yan. Okay, so gusto niyo pag something slow motion, okay, so nandito lang sa time remapping, so we get speed. Okay, yan. Okay, so gusto niyo parang something yung, oops, sorry, mabilis siya. Okay, so you can, yan, medyo pataasan nyo lang yung speed. Yan. Okay, so if we play the timeline, so kung titingnan natin, yan, medyo mabilis na yung. Okay, so I got 50 para medyo makita natin. Yan, yung footage natin. Okay? So yan yung fixed na effects. Okay? So yung ikalawang type of effects, yung pinaka-common. So, yan yung tinatawag natin standard effects. Ito yung effects na ina-apply natin dito sa ating timeline. Like for example, ito yung Gaussian blur. Okay, so kung titingnan natin, so wala dito yung Gaussian blur. Then, we add another effects. Yan yung standard effects. So, we have Gaussian blur. Okay? So, we got it. Okay? Then, next is, okay, so punta tayo how to set keyframe dito sa FX. Ito yung medyo isa sa pinakamahirap sa Premiere Pro. Okay? Kasi, delete ko muna. Okay? Then, I will back into editing. Okay? Then, I will back to my project. Okay? So that I can see all my files. Okay? Then, add tayo ng panibagong footage. Okay. So I will select this one. Okay. Then I will drag papunta sa timeline. Okay. Then yes, I will keep existing settings lang. Then okay. So tingnan natin. Okay. So naka-fit naman. So yung hindi lang match yung FPS ko compared doon sa sequence ko. Okay. So okay, so ito yung second clip natin. Okay, so now, so we will try mag-add tayo ng ng konting animations using keyframe. Okay? So yung keyframe, okay, so ito yung ito yung nagbibigay ng ng motion or something ng animation. Like for example, so we got scale na 100. Okay, so I will set that one. Ito yung starting point niya. Okay. Then magbe-blend yan. Okay. Okay. Into another keyframe. Okay, so I can add keyframe. Either ito. So we got keyframe. Then blend ko siya papunta into something. Yung scale ko magiging, let's say, 200. Oops, yan. Okay, so let's try to play. So kanina is parang plain siya. But now, so nag-add ako ng something effects na mag-zoom in sa. Okay? So kung titingnan natin, yung scale na 100, from 100, ito yung starting keyframe natin. So nagbe-blend siya papunta doon sa end natin na keyframe. Ito yung 200. Kung titingnan natin, ito yung effects na ginawa niya. Okay? Yan, okay? So we can set another keyframe. Okay? So like for example, yung naman, yung position naman. Okay? So from starting point, nandiyan. So first click muna yung toggle animations to create starting keyframe. Then, okay, so yung gagawin ko is, dadrag ko yung head play ko doon sa area na gusto ko. Then, I will click this one, okay, to add another keyframe or to set end keyframe, okay? After niyan, so magsiset ako ng value na, like for example, yung video ko, parang pupunta siya sa gilid. Okay? So, let's check. So, we got 2 keyframe na. Okay. So, that one. So, para makita talaga. Okay. That one. Then, let's try to play. Okay. So, ito yung kanina. Okay. So, we have that one. Okay. So, we can also hide yung keyframe natin. So, like for example, so, gusto nyong hide muna. So, click lang yung FX. Okay? Then, mag-unmark yan. So, ito yung original natin na footage. Yan. Then, ito naman yung nag-set tayo ng animation or nag-set tayo ng keyframe. Okay? To add some another exciting effects. Okay? So, unhide ko lang siya. Okay? So, yan. Kung titingnan natin, nag-zoom in siya, then at the same time, nag-move yung video natin papunta doon sa right. Okay? So, again, if you want to add some animation, so, you can modify it into keyframe. Okay? So, yan yung keyframe. Okay? So, another example. Okay? So, mag-add tayo ng standard effects. Okay? Punta ako ng effects dito. So, try natin yung vision blur. Okay? So, we'll drag that one. Papunta dito sa timeline ko. Okay? Then, yan. So, mag-add ako ng starting keyframe. Okay? So, it means mag-add ako ng animation. So, I will click the blurriness of vision blur. Okay? Then dito sa kanyang starting point, so magba-blur ako ng 100. So kung titingnan natin, nag-blur na siya. Okay. Then I will move my head play. Okay, so I guess 6. Okay. So, okay, that one, like for example. Then dito, so mag-add ako ng another keyframe. Then dito, magsiset ako into value na 0. Okay? So, let's check kung anong text yung nagawa natin. Okay? Yan. So, we can add some like text yan. Okay? So, kung titingnan natin, so, nagbe-blend yung blur ko papunta doon sa original niya. Okay? So, from 100 na value, then, kung titingnan natin, if I move the head play, so, bumababa yung value niya hanggang magiging yan, papunta dito sa end keyframe natin na yung value niya is 0. Okay? So, yan yung mga way kapag gusto niyong mag-blend or mag-add ng another effects dito sa Premiere Pro. Okay? Then next, okay, so medyo try naman natin yung another effects, medyo pa-advanced na tayo. Okay? So, ngayon, so again, to delete the keyframe, so just hold the click lang, select all, then press lang yung delete. Okay? Then at the same time, so, yan, so, to delete yung effects, just select lang yung effects dito sa effects control. Okay? Then press lang yung delete. Okay? Okay, so next, okay, ito. Ito is medyo importante ito. So, we'll try to use mask. Okay? Ito yung mask. Okay? So, kung titingnan natin, ito yung clips natin. Okay? Then, like for example, yung objectives ko. So, I want to delete this one, yung subject natin. Okay? To make, okay, so, to make it, so, I will use the mask. Okay? So, yung mask, actually parang yung purpose niya. So, siya yung nagde-delete or nagbubutas dito sa timeline natin. Okay? So, within doon sa area na gusto mo. Okay? So like for example, so I want to use ellipse na mask. Okay? So nandito lang siya kay opacity. Yan, click ko lang yan. Then I will drag that one. Okay? From my program monitor. Okay? So select ko lang yung subject natin. Okay? Then I can add also mask feather para medyo smooth yung transition niya. Okay? Like that one. Okay? Then next is I will check the inverted. Okay? So para yung nangyayari, okay? So mag-invert yung mask ko. So kung titingnan natin, ito na yung butas ng timeline ko. Okay? So next yung gagawin ko, okay? So ito yung medyo tricky actually. So I will add another or something I will copy paste. Okay? So to copy paste, just Control C, then Control B. So pwede yan to copy paste the code page. Or either yung ginagawa ko, so I holding Alt key, then drag ko lang papunta dyan. Okay? Then now, so we have two footage. Okay? Dito sa timeline ko, so we have video 1 at saka yung video 2. Okay? Then dito sa video 2, so yung gagawin ko is delete ko lang yung dito pala. Sa video 1, okay? So select ko muna yung video 1. Then yung gagawin ko is delete ko lang yung mask. Okay? Tingnan natin. Then I will try to move yung video 1 natin. Oops, sorry. From ganyan. Okay? Then I will set. Okay? I will try to move using FX control. Okay? Yung cam natin. Oops. Align ko lang. Okay? So, let's check if okay yung footage natin. Okay? Okay? So, kung tingnan natin. Okay. So, nawala na yung subject natin. But, actually, yung nangyari, so, I will hide yung video 2. Okay? So yung ginawa ko is yan. So remove ko lang yung yung another na timeline dito. So kung titingnan natin, yung video 1 ko actually may botas niyan. Yan. So yung nangyari, so yung na-move ko na yung footage ko dito sa video 1. So yan, so parang na-align yung area na ito doon sa butas niya. So kung titingnan, parang nawala na yung subject natin. But yan, so titingnan natin until end kung smooth yung effects natin. Okay? So lumabas siya. So it means kung gusto talaga natin until end yung effects natin. Okay? So, gagamit tayo ng keyframe. Okay? And yan, importante yung keyframe. Okay? So, like for example, yan. Oops. So, delete ko muna ito. Okay? So, toggle. Okay? So, I will play that one. Okay? So, or I will drag na lang yung playhead ko dito. Then, titingnan ko kung saang part lumabas yung subject ko. Okay? So, ito siya. Then, yung gagawin ko is, okay, so, click ko lang yung mask ko dito. Okay? Dito sa video 2. Nandito yung mask. Okay? Then, dito, okay? So, magsaset ako ng keyframe. Okay? So, balik ako dito. Yan. So, ito yung starting point ko. So, I will click the toggle animations to create the starting point of my keyframe. Okay, so again, I will move my playhead. Okay, that one. Then this time, I will move my mask. Oops, sorry. So, okay. Yan, papunta sa subject ko. Okay. So, because we have keyframe, kung titingnan natin, yan, pati yung keyframe, yung mask ko ngayon, so sumasabay na doon sa subject ko. Okay, so yan, tingnan natin until end kung okay yung, okay, ito yung end, okay, so it means mag-add ako ng another keyframe. Okay, so all I gonna do, move ko na lang dito, then automatically okay, mag-add siya ng another keyframe. Okay, then dito sa mask, actually we can adjust yung feather or yung size ng mask natin. Okay, so okay, pwede yan. Okay, then let's check. Okay, so review natin. Okay, and good. Okay, then unhide natin yung video 1. Okay, so let's check. Oops, sorry. Okay, ito yung video. Okay, ito yung video 1. So I guess so we have to move yung area. Okay, so move ko yung yung area ng video 1. Okay, so hanap ako ng area dito sa video 1 na mag-align dito sa video 2 ko. Okay, yan, that one. Then let's try to play. Okay, yan, so nawala na yung mask, nawala na yung subject using mask hanggang into end of my footage. Okay, so ganyan ka-importante yung mask. Okay, so aside dito sa mask na ellipse, actually ang dami pa niyan. So we have rectangle, then we have pentol. Okay, so okay, let's try the pentol. Okay, try natin yung pentol mask. Okay? So okay, hide ko lang muna yan. Then, okay, so delete ko yung keyframe or delete ko na yung mask. Okay, to delete, just select lang yung mask dito sa effects control. Okay, then press lang yung delete. Okay, then now we will try to use pentol na shape. Okay, with the help of mask. Okay, so sorry, hindi ako dyan. Okay, so mag-apply pala ako dito. So, try natin yung another effects. Okay, so we got brightness and contrast. Okay, so I will drag this one, yung another effects, papunta dito sa footage ko. Okay, then this time, okay, so yung brightness and contrast actually, so meron din siyang mask. Then we will use yung pen tool. Okay, like for example, so I want to highlight or add some contrast or light, okay, dito na area. Okay, then yan, then this time, so I can add brightness. Okay, then plus yung effects ng mask na feather para smooth yung transition. Okay, then I can add also, oops, sorry, parang nasobrahan. Okay, yung contrast. Okay, so wag lang sobrang brightness. Okay, then sa yung contrast. Okay, then if I play that one, okay, so yan, so medyo mataas yung brightness niya tsaka yung contrast niya in this area. Okay, with the help of brightness na effects and contrast, and also with the help of mask. Okay, so try natin delete kung okay, so you got that one. So yan yung keyframe plus masking effects. Okay, then next, ito importante din ito. Okay, so we'll try to add effects using naman yung adjustment layer. Okay, so now medyo I will try to make something medyo na complex na video. Okay, so I will add this one. to my timeline. Okay, so yes, keep existing footage lang. Okay, so hide siya. Okay, so mataas yung resolution niya. So again, so I will use right click, then sir. Okay, then okay, sorry. Then saan yung okay, so I guess dito na lang. So pipit ko yung video ko, medyo mataas yung in-import ko na na resolution ng video ko compare doon sa sequence na ginawa ko. So yung gagawin ko to adjust yung size niya. So punta na lang ako dito sa FX control. Then yung scale niya from 100%, so I will make into 50% na lang. Okay? Then yan, so automatically, so we got nakapit na yan. Okay? Then next is mag-add ako ng another video. Okay? So we got this one. Oops, sorry. So, medyo naglalag mo yung Premiere ko. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we will wait. Okay, medyo naglalag na yung Premiere. So, I will try to workspace. Okay, set mo na yung workspace niya. Okay, okay na. So, okay, so we have 2 clips. Okay, so to make it interesting, okay, so we will add background music. Okay, so punta ako ng project. Okay, let's view. Okay, so we have background music. Okay, so I will double click first. Okay, para pupunta siya dito sa source monitor ko. Then okay. Then next is, okay, so yung kukunin ko lang is yung audio lang, so not the video. So it means, I will drag this one lang, yung drag audio. Okay, then drag ko papunta dito. Okay, okay, very good. Then next is, so bago tayo gumamit ng adjustment layer, so gawa muna tayo ng okay. So, yan. So, mag-zoom in ako dito. So, to zoom in, just hold Alt key lang. Then, plus yung cursor, just cursor up lang. Then, move lang yung area using panto. Okay. So, then yung gagawin ko, so, I will maximize yung timeline dito sa audio na ito. So, para makita ko yung beat. So, we have graph dito. So, kung medyo pataas yung graph, so it means yung sound niyan na. Okay? So, meron siyang beat. Okay? So, yung gagawin ko is to make it timing. Okay? But before that, so, okay, so, medyo gusto ko yung dramatic na effects. So, I will adjust the speed durations. Just right-click to slow-mo it. Then, select lang yung speed duration. Then, make it 80%. Okay. And I will cut using razor. Ito. But first is I will adjust my playhead papunta dito sa beat. Okay, na kung saan is medyo mataas yung beat. Then using razor, okay? So I will cut the footage, okay? Then I will select, then I will press delete, okay? Then you can snap it yung another video, okay? But kung gusto niyo mabilisan, select then by holding shift key then plus delete. Yan, automatically nag-snap yung second video. Okay? So let's check. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so hanap ako dito ng magandang footage. Okay, so I like that one. Okay. Okay, so I like that one. So, parang medyo, ano siya, so excitement, parang parang surprise yung ano niya. Okay, so I will cut that one. Ay, sorry. So I guess I will make it dramatic also. So I will check first the size, kung okay yung size. Okay, so medyo mataas yung size niya. So I will go to the effects control. Then I will set 50%. Okay, yan. Okay, so yan. If I double click into program monitor, so yung path niya is naka-fit na doon sa monitor ko. Okay, then next is I will adjust the speed duration also. I will make it 80 to make it something dramatic. Naka-slow mo yung yung text. Then I will move na lang yung playhead. Okay, so gusto ko ito. I will cut that one using razor. Okay, then I will hold shift key then plus delete to delete and automatically snap to the first footage. Okay, we got that one. Then mag-zoom in ako dito. So, para makita ko yung beat. Okay, so dito we got another beat. Okay. Kung gusto nyo dito, pwede din. Okay. So let's say dito na lang. Medyo mataas dito yung beat. Okay, I will cut that one. So yung ginawa ko is assign muna ako ng area using playhead. Then by using razor, so I will cut yung footage na gusto natin. Okay, wait that lang. Tingnan natin yung okay, so we got that one. So ngayon, okay, so dito to my first na footage, papunta dito sa ikalawang footage. So mag-a-add tayo ng transitions. Okay, so using multiple effects with the use also of adjustment layer. Okay, so first, gawa muna ako ng adjustment layer. Okay, so yung gagawin lang, just right click, then new item, then we got adjustment layer. Okay, so yung settings niya, so assist ko lang ito. So we got 1920 by 1080, then yung time base niya is yes, we got 23.976 FPS. Right? Then I will press okay. So we got adjustment layer. Right? So actually yung adjustment layer, parang gumawa ka ng another footage, pero blanco siya. Okay? So wala siyang laman. Okay? So yung gagawin ko, I will drag that one papunta dito. Okay? Then like for example, so that one, nasa itaas siya ng mga video ko. Then, okay, if for example, add ako ng effects. I will make it black and white. Oopsie. Okay, so we have that one. Then, I will drag papunta dito sa adjustment layer. Okay, so sabi ko kanina, parang gumawa ka ng another footage na blank siya. Okay, so most likely yung adjustment layer, ginagamit ito kapag gusto mong mag-apply ng mga effects. Okay, so yan. Yung black and white na siya. So kung gusto nyo parang meron siyang transition from color to black and white, so you can move yung adjustment layer. Okay, so kung nangyayari yan. Okay, so from color, okay, so ito yung una na babasa ng playhead natin kasi blanco dito. Then, papunta dito sa adjustment layer. Okay. So, we got that one. Okay, so kung titingnan natin yung timeline natin, actually parang layers din yan ng Photoshop. Kung sino doon yung nasa itaas, siya yung nauuna na nabasa ng playhead natin. Okay? So, yan yung purpose ng adjustment layer. Okay? Okay, so sample lang yun. Okay, so delete ko muna yung black and white. Then, ngayon gagawa tayo ng zoom in na transition. Mag-zoom in yung from here, okay, from first footage, papunta dito sa second footage. Okay? So, but I will use multiple effects. Okay? So, yung gagawin ko from the center, so I will move my left cursor into 6 keyframes. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so dyan mag-uumpisa yung effects ko. Then I will adjust my adjustment layer. Then, okay, so again, I will move my playhead papunta naman dito sa right. So another 6 keyframe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then I will adjust my adjustment layer. Then, gawa pa ako ng isang adjustment layer pa. Okay, one. Then, papunta dito. Okay, so, gawa tayo ng smooth na transition ng zoom in. Okay? So, medyo just bilisan na natin. Parang kulang na tayo ng time. Okay? So, yeah. So, this time, gagamit ako ng replicate. Okay? May text. So, type ko na lang dito. Then, yes, I will use replicate. Then, I will drag papunta dito sa adjustment layer na ito. Okay? We got that one. Ito na yung effects ng replicate. Then, I will select that one. Then, okay, punta ako ng effects control. Then, I will count into 3. Then, next is, gamit ako ng mirror. Okay, so, okay, yung purpose nito. So, para kapag nag-zoom in tayo, so, wala siyang makikita na transparent na black na kulay. Okay? So, we got that one. So, we got mirror. Then, okay, reflection angle. So, I will set 90 degrees. Okay? Then, I will move yung okay, kita. Yung up and down. Okay, so yung purpose ko ngayon, so actually is kukunin ko yung mga line na ito. Okay, so we have to be patient. So, sorry. Medyo ito yung pinakamahirap na part kasi isa-isahin mo talaga yung value at saka yung effects. Okay. So, parang sobra yung ano niya. Okay, so, medyo konti pa. Oops, sorry. Okay, so dapat wala tayong may makita na okay, got that one. Then, I will copy that one. So, right-click to copy or just Control-C, then Control-V lang. Then, this time, yung isa, okay, so I will set negative 90 degrees. Okay, then, okay, so I will move yung area. So, paitaas naman. Okay. Okay. So, okay na ako dyan. Okay, so yan yung maganda sa Premiere Pro kasi nag-automatic save siya. Then next, another mirror na effects. Control-C, Control-V. Okay, then I will set into 180 degrees yung reflection ng goal niya. Then I will move sorry, yung reflection center niya. Okay, papuntang left. So, gandahan lang. Okay. Medyo naglalag yung Premiere Pro. So, especially kapag meron kang maraming effects, yan yung ano, so dapat mataas yung system requirements mo. So, para smooth yung pag-i-edit mo ng mga footage. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we got that one. Oops, so I guess we have 640 or 639. So we will set na lang yung manually yung value. Okay, so I'm good enough. So next, copy paste, Control-C, Control-V. Okay, then this time, so I will use 360 degrees. Okay, then I will move yung reflection center niya into right naman. Okay. So, dapat medyo sobra yung yeah. Okay, so I'm good enough for that. Okay. So we have that one. Then next, okay, so we have okay na tayo dito sa first adjustment layer natin. So we apply multiple effects. So we have replicate, then we have 4 mirror na effects, okay? Then next, so okay, so mag-adjust tayo dito ng transition ng zoom. So I will use another effects. So, hindi ako gagamit ng fixed dito. Instead, gagamit ako ng transform na effects. Okay. Oops. So, we have transform. Okay, so wait. ito na, transform. Okay. So, then I will drag that one into sa video 3 ko na adjustment layer. Okay. So, we got that one. Okay. Then next, dito ako magsaset ng scale. Sorry. Okay, so parang ba yung color niya. Okay. So, I guess, delete muna. Okay, so, that one. Okay, so select ko yung video 3. Okay, na adjustment layer ko. So we got an effects here. So we got transform. Okay, then next, so I will add scale dito. So from 100, yan yung starting point ng keyframe ko. Oops, naglalag siya. Okay, so I will select that one. I will move my playhead. Then papuntang 300 yung scale niya. Okay? Then, I will adjust that one. Papunta dito. Okay? So, let's try to see yung effect niya. So, ito na yung effect niya. Okay? So, mag-a-add tayo ng blur. Okay? To add blur. Ito yung maganda sa transform na wala dito sa peaks na effects natin. So, we got ito. So, uncheck lang yung use composition. Then, we have shutter angle. Okay? Then, okay, so I will set 360. Okay, to make it blur. Okay. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, then aside dyan, ito pa yung parang medyo complex na way ng Premiere Pro because gagamit tayo ng Bezier. Okay, so I will select 2 keyframe here, then just right click, then I will select Auto Bezier. Okay? So, yung nangyayari, nagiging smooth yung transition ko papunta doon sa isang transition. Okay? So, let's try to check. Okay? So, we got that one. Then, again, dito, so we can adjust also the Bezier. Okay? So, okay. Just click lang yung arrow na dito sa side ng scale. Then, makikita natin yung Bezier. Ito yung Bezier. Okay? So, like for example, I will move my cape, yung may playhead dito. Then, yan siya. Then, I will make some velocity here. Okay, so, dyan siya. Oops, sorry. Ito yung isa sa dapat marami ka talaga pasensya dito sa sa Premiere Pro, especially kapag gusto mo talaga yung mga smooth na transition kasi yan maglalaro ka sa sa Bezier. So adjust mo yung Bezier to make it smooth. Okay, so yan yung nangyayari. So if we try to see, so we have a graph here. So medyo pataas yung yung graph natin dito. So it means yung velocity natin from lower, so papunta dito sa yan, medyo mabilis siya, pababa, then pahina naman. Okay? Yan yung purpose ng manually na ini-edit natin yung parang curve niya. Okay? So let's try to see. Okay? So I guess medyo we have okay, so meron tayong error dito. So we have red dito sa timeline. So yung gagawin ko, so I will mark in yan. Then I will mark out yan. Then I will try to render dito sa timeline. So para magiging okay yung pag-play natin dito sa timeline. So I will hit enter. Then we will wait. Yan. Okay. So yung yellow na siya at naging green. Okay, let's check. Okay, ito na yung transition natin. Okay, so yung maganda kapag naka-adjustment layer tayo. Okay, so okay, like for example, so punta ko editing, then I will add another footage. Okay, so I will make it icon. Okay, punta ako footage. Okay. So like for example here, oops, sorry. So I don't want the audio, only video lang. Okay, so I just click copy. So yung timeline ko. Then yung gagawin ko is I will drag only video. Okay, then by using selection tool, so I will drag snap here to my timeline. Then I will find a beat para dun sa timing. I will cut that one. Then we will check if yung size okay siya o medyo mataas siya. Punta muna ako ng text control. Then I will scale into 50% para magiging fit dito sa monitor ko. Okay? Then yung gagawin ko, so to apply this kind of effects is I will select, then I will copy, at saka paste ko lang dito. Okay? Then same din, so meron siyang error. So it means, okay, move ko yung playhead ko, magmamark in ako dito, then mark out dyan. Then I will render by pressing enter to make it para mawala yung lag kapag nag-play tayo dito sa na. Okay? Then let's check. Yan. Okay, so we got smooth transition of zoom in. Okay, so para medyo ano siya, realistic. So you can add sound, another sound. Okay, so mag-import tayo dito ng another sound. Okay, so I will back to my folder. Okay, so double click to import. Okay, then we got so sound. Okay, so hanap ako dito ng so swoosh. Okay, so let's try yung fast swoosh. Okay, then I will drag that one papunta dito into audio 2 ko. Okay, yan. Then okay, so let's try to play again. Okay, so adjust ko muna ito. Yung timeline para makita natin. Then I will adjust into 50%. Then I will move my workspace. Okay? Then let's try to play. Okay. Yan. So we got very good effects. So we have effects then plus to make it something realistic. So nag-add tayo ng swoosh effects. Okay, ng audio na parang swoosh yung effects niya. Okay. Then next, okay, so ano pa yung next? Okay, so we got adjustment layer. Okay. Okay, so we will try to add ito na lang. Text na lang. Na effects. Okay. So for text effects, okay, so like for example, so medyo pahabain natin dito. Okay. Then I will cut this one. Then dito maglalagay ako ng graphics. By using text tool, so I can put that one, something adventure. Okay, then put ako ng graphics. Okay, to change the font. Okay, so put ako ng edit. Okay, then okay, I will try Helvetica na font. Then okay, we have condensed video. Then I will align center. Okay, then I will adjust the font size into something bigger like 250. Then again, adjust ko yung yung alignment. Okay, I'm good enough for that. Then move ko yung playhead ko dito, align for that one. Okay, then one. Then I will adjust using selection tool. Okay na dyan. Okay, then next, so we will add another effects. Okay, so medyo bilisan na natin. Okay? So I guess we have to adjust into this view. Then I will add new item. So I will add background. So we have color matte. Okay. Then okay ako dito sa settings, press ko lang okay. Then I will add something purple. Okay. Then okay. So change ko lang ito background color, yung name ng color matte natin. Okay. Background color. Okay. Then I will press okay. So we have another background. So, aside doon sa black na default settings ng Premiere Pro. So, gumawa ko ng panibagong background. Okay, we got that one. Then yung gagawin ko, mag-blend ako using track. Okay, so using track matte effect. Okay. So, track matte key. Then I will drag papunta dito sa background. Okay. Then ito, so mag-blend ito. Yan. Then I will select inverse. Okay. Reversed. Okay. So parang nag-clipping mask yung ano. So yung image ko is nandyan na sa text ko. Okay. Then next is using opacity. Okay. So we have blend mode here dito. So i-blend ko yung background color ko papunta doon sa video ko. Okay. Then I will try to use okay. I will try to use okay, ayaw na multiply, I guess. Oops, masakit sa mata. Okay. Then yung video ko, so I guess video adjust ko lang yung opacity niya. Okay? Para mag-stand out yung text ko. So adjust ko lang ito 40%. Okay? Then let's try to play. Okay. Then this one, so gagamit ako ng nest. Okay, so I will select these three. Okay. Then yung nest parang group siya. So we have that one. Then we have, okay, so let's say group 1. And I will press, okay. So if we try to see, so yung tatlong clips ko, so nandito na sa loob ng nest ko or ng group ko. If I double click that one, so ito yung tatlong clips ko. Okay? So gumawa siya ng panibagong sequence. Okay? So delete ko lang yung yung sequence na yan. Okay? Then this time, okay, gawa tayo ng glitch na effect of text. Okay? So I will duplicate it into 3. Okay? Then I will make another color matte. But this time I will color it into black. Okay? So right click to create color matte, then new item, then just select lang yung color matte. Okay? Then okay na ako dyan. Then I will set black, then background, name ko lang siya into background 2. Okay? Then I will press, okay. Then ito, okay, I will drag that one sa itaas. Okay. So we have 2 that one. Okay. Okay, then this time, so I will adjust the size of my color matte. Okay, so I will scale that one. So check lang yung uniform, then scale ko lang into 50%. Okay, so saan siya? Then hide ko lang ito. Oh, yan siya. Okay, so then I will adjust that one into top. Okay, then this one also. Okay, so hide ko yung sa itaas na color matte. Then okay, so I will uncheck yung uniform scale into 50%. Okay, then I will drag naman yung isa into sa ilalim ng portion. Okay, using fixed na effects, ito yung position. Okay, we got that. 1. Okay, so we have 2. Okay, so hide ko. So we got 2. Then yung gagawin ko using track key. Okay, dito na lang para medyo ma-please tayo. Effects, then okay, we have track matte key. So I will apply it to the video 2 ng nest natin na timeline. Then I will select yung matte into video 4 doon sa natin. Then this one also, I will apply track. Then I will select the matte into video 5. Okay. Then this time, okay, so I will adjust yung position. Oops, sorry. To make it glitch. Okay. Then this time, One, then ito pa. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so just going to 50%. Then let's try to play at the beginning. Okay, then dito actually we have a default na effects. Ito yung cross dissolve. Just press lang control then plus D. Okay, so mag-create siya ng cross dissolve. Okay, so yung cross dissolve actually parang opacity niyan, nag-blend from 0 to 100%. Okay, so let's try. Ayan, yan yung cross dissolve na effects. Okay, so let's try to play. Okay, that one. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so we got that one ng mga effects. Okay. Okay, so I guess yan siya. So actually marami pang effects. So like for example, if you have shaky na footage, you can apply warp stabilizer. Then if you have green background, you can also apply alt key na na effects doon sa sa ginagawa mong footage. Okay, then what else? Actually, marami akong effects dito. So aside sa sa Premiere Pro talaga. So I got ito yung mga na-download ko as free na mga preset. Yan. So medyo marami yan. Okay, so yes. So maraming free sa internet. You can try also to download. Then actually yung ginagawa ko minsan like yan. So the-drag na lang ako dyan. So then we got that one. Then you can try modify yung na-download nyo na effects. Then using effects control. Okay, so dapat yan lang. So medyo marunong lang kayo gumamit ng keyframe at saka medyo familiar na kayo dito sa effects control. Okay, then I have also for graphics, maraming yan. I have a lot of effects dito. Like for example, I have yan text na dito na effects for title. So yan na siya actually. Then you can drag that one. Yan. Then yung ginagawa ko is I just try to rename na lang yan. Yan. Okay, so aside niyan, so you can change the font of the effects. Then yung maganda kasi, okay, built-in na siya. So you have, so no need to worry na para sa kanyang effects. Okay, sorry. Okay, so nawala yung effects. Okay, so let's try to add again that one. Then again, so we have, let's see, then we got Premiere Pro. Okay, then let's try to play. Okay, so I guess nag-error talaga yung yung Premiere Pro. So yan, so yan, so I guess yan, medyo maraming yan. So let's try another one. So, okay. So, I guess nangyayari talaga yung Premiere Pro. Okay, so okay. I guess that's all for my webinar. So yan lang yung lang talaga is dapat marunong lang kayong medyo familiar na kayo how to apply the effects. Then at the same time, so medyo familiar din kayo how to modify it using effects control. Okay, then we have also adjustment layer, so malaking advantage niyan. Then also yung mist na na parang group, so malaking advantage din yan. Especially din yung mask when it comes to effects. So malaking advantage din yan. Okay, so I guess that's all. So Miss Ali.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Ian, for that amazing presentation. So, you wanted to have some water break first before we entertain questions, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, that's good to hear. Okay, because we have a lot of questions in store for you for this afternoon, actually.
Oh.
Our participants are very engaging this afternoon, so be prepared. Okay, so without further ado, let's now proceed to question number one. What is the fastest way to do subtitles?
To title, actually, yan yung pinakita ko kanina. So, I got a lot of na-download na mga built-in na presets. So, all you gonna do is to drag na lang papunta sa timeline. Then, you can change na lang yung title na gusto niyo. Then, yung fonts na gusto niyo. Pati yung kulay na gusto niyo. Yan yung pinakamabilis. So, without, modifying doon sa effects ko. So, meron na siyang built-in effects.
Okay, so at least I hope that answers the question of our viewer. So let's now proceed to question number two. If you are working on a project, is it okay to use file shot with various cameras, or do you recommend this?
Okay, so actually, so we got yung sequence. Importante lang is yung lahat ng raw material niyo is match doon sa sequence na target niyo. So kahit anong pang camera yung ginamit niyo. So you can fix that one, pero baka mahihirapan sila.
So you do not recommend it at all?
Actually, Mr. Ray, so you can they can use various cameras, but yun lang yung yung sequence na gagamitin is dapat nang naka-align nandoon sa paggamit din ng pag-i-edit din ng sequence doon sa Premiere Pro.
Probably if they're already an expert on that, so it would be an easy thing to do.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay, let's now proceed to question number three. Good job, Sir Ian. Can you tell us what is the greatest advantage and disadvantage of working in Premiere Pro?
Okay, so I guess the greatest advantage, if we try to see, especially for the demand, most likely sa video ads, sa multimedia, sa marketing. So malaking factor yung dapat yung marketing materials is something exciting at saka something interactive. Yan yung nagawa ng video editing. Then for Premiere Pro para sa akin kasi malaking advantage ito kasi I am an Adobe user. So most likely yung mga application na ginagamit ko from vector, raster, video editing, then papuntang effects. So most likely naka-align yan into Adobe. So hindi na ako nahihirapan kapag kapag gusto ko mag-transfer ng files. Yan yung parang advantage para sa akin ng paggamit ng Premiere Pro. So sa disadvantage naman, yes, di ko naman masasabi na disadvantage kasi talaga, parang needs talaga. So yan yung medyo mataas talaga yung system requirement ng Premiere Pro. At saka una is yan, overwhelming yung workplace niya. But later on actually, yes, so masarap siyang gamitin.
You can actually maximize a lot of tools and of the Premiere Pro.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay, so let's now proceed to question number 4. What is the function of keyframes in After Effects? This is from Cebu Technological University, Mual Boal Campus.
Okay, so actually it's a very good question. So kung nakita natin yung purpose ng keyframes is to add animations. Okay, so most likely kapag nag-a-add tayo ng effects, so we got something, nagbe-blend talaga yung effects natin. Especially dapat yung target natin is we got a smooth effects. Yan. So magagawa lang natin yan with the use of keyframes.
All right. So I tell you, we really have a lot of viewers, and they're coming from different places in the country, and that's really good to know. And of course, let's proceed. Here we go. Question number 5 from Ilocosur Community College. What is the benefit or how this can help us? She means proudly the Adobe Premiere Pro. How is it helpful to them as a student?
As a student, okay, so actually, so I guess, so most likely is we are engaging in ano naman, especially in technology or something social media. So, as a student, so I guess like for example, mahilig ka sa vlog or meron kang project na regarding doon sa video. So, maraming advantage yung yung Premiere Pro sa pag-i-edit. Kasi yung quality niya is pang pro talaga.
Okay, but then they can still manage to use it if they're still a student. So, yeah.
Yes, Miss Sally.
For them to manipulate.
Nang wag lang silang direct na mag-practice doon sa advanced. So, most likely talaga from the basic talaga. So, yung like for example, yun yung first na webinar natin doon sa Premiere Pro. So, importante talaga yun. Especially yung sequence, then yung basic tools, at saka how to play doon sa timeline.
Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you, Sir Ian. And now, from Tubat Jadeline, he's from Ilocos Sur Community College, Sir Ian. Thank you. Now.
You're welcome.
And then the question number 6. Can you share some of the useful keyboard shortcuts you use to navigate the interface and perform edits?
Okay, so
mabilis yung kamay mo kanina sa mga podcast. So, they're quite good and quite serious as well.
Okay, so actually yan yung advantage kapag Adobe user ka talaga. Kasi yung mga shortcut key ng Premiere Pro, Photoshop at saka yung Illustrator, so parang the same din yan. So most likely yung mostly na ginagamit ko, yung mga selection tool, yung V, okay? Then yung pan tool kapag mag-move ako ng area, yung H, okay? So marami talaga, Miss Ellie. So I guess they can search naman doon sa sa internet. So yung ko na lang, yung suggest ko na lang yung dapat familiar sila doon sa shortcut doon sa interface. Copy paste, move the area, zoom in, yan. So how to select the area, kasi yan yung mostly na ginagamit. Then dito sa Premiere Pro, yung mga basic tools like yung razor, yan, misan.
So they can actually find it in Google.
Yes, misan. So official na page ng Adobe, so yan, complete on yan.
Oh, okay. So they can find it in Adobe page. So I hope this is very helpful to you, to those who ask the question. So let's now proceed to the last question. This is question number 7. Is it possible to add presets for the effects in Premiere? If yes, how can I add, create, and set a presets for my effects? Lastly, is there any available site na pwedeng maka-download ng effects for free? Thank you. This is from Sir Mike, Center of External Affairs ng Carlos Hilado Memorial State College.
Okay, sir. So, thank you for your very good questions. Actually, yung ginagawa ko, so most likely yung mga effects na na-download ko, so nandiyan lang sa YouTube. So, yung maganda kasi is they got na a video how to use that kind of presets. Then sa ilalim na diyan, so meron na diyan description or comments na kung saan mo pwede ma-download yung presets. Then to apply it, actually punta ka lang doon sa effects na workspace. Then they got a settings. So hindi naman masyado komplikado yung pag-import ng presets. Then click mo lang yung settings, then meron diyang import presets. Yan, select lang yung presets na na-download mo. Then import mo lang, so automatically nandiyan na doon sa effects na workspace mo yung presets na nakuha mo. So yan, so marami. So just type lang like for example pre-download. So yan, so walang bayad, then exactly okay pa doon sa owner. So most likely yung minsan, so yung gusto lang nila is parang follow mo lang or support mo lang yung kanilang page. So you can download na yung mga pre-presets nila.
That's good. So I hope that answered your question, Sir Mike. And we have last question from our YouTube. So yeah, how can you delete the previous time frame from the time frame panel?
Okay, so actually yung ginagawa ko is select ko lang yung yung time frame, then I will press delete lang para doon.
All right,
Yes.
so I hope Ma'am Judeline that answer your question. And we have here thank you messages from our viewers and more webinars like this to come. Yes, we still have Sir Michael Franz Durano. We still have Sir Ian part 2 of this or
I
part
guess
3?
part 3.
Part
Good
3.
for Adobe Premiere Pro, good for color grading or something correction, Sally. More naman sa colors.
That would be next week, right? October 28th. Yes.
28. By next 2 weeks, I guess, Miss Sally.
Yeah, October 28th. Right? Yes, please follow our page so that you will be informed of our upcoming webinars because we still have a lot in store for you. Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am and Sir Ian, for knowledge. Thank you as well for staying with us all throughout this webinar. And Sir Ian, would you like to say something, a parting message for our viewers this afternoon?
Okay, so actually, yan yung ano ko. So, when it comes ngayon, especially if you are planning something business, malaking factor yung materials mo, something interactive or something excitement. So, isang makahelp na dyan is yung video editing. So, most likely, you can use naman mga other applications, but most likely, yung workspace nila. So, pareho naman doon sa Adobe Premiere Pro. So, yan lang isa.
Thank you so much, Sir Ian. So thank you so much for being with us this afternoon and for sharing your expertise on this topic. So before we end, we actually have a lot of questions about getting digital certificates. So I hope you have already filled out your attendance and the attendance form already because we have closed that an hour ago. And now we are going to show our evaluation link. Okay, actually it's already pinned in our description box and you can check that or you may scan the code being flashed on your screen right now. The evaluation link, please do so, or you may scan the code. Yes, that's it. Scan the code, it flashed on your screen right now. So okay, that is the requirements for you to be able to get your digital certificate, your attendance and the evaluation. Okay, and please type in your name correctly as we will no longer cater the change of names due to wrong spelling of names. And also be careful with the spelling of your email address because we don't want it to bounce back. We wanted your certificate to go straight to you. All right, and the evaluation site will only be open until 6 in the evening. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes Visual Graphic Design Webinar 15, Adobe or Basic Adobe Premiere Pro Effects. Don't miss out on our Tech Friday webinar. That would be October 20, our next webinar, Cyber Security Part 1. Again, that's cyber security. Very interesting topic. I hope you will join us again. That would be on October 20. Our speaker will be Sir John Philip Bautista. I hope you join us. Mark your calendar now. See you at the same time, the same platform that you are currently using. If you have registered, definitely you will receive an email, a reminder email of our upcoming webinars. So that's all for today. Stay healthy and stay safe. Get vaccinated, okay? Wear your mask and observe physical distancing. NOLITC inspire, NOLITC cares. Avance, negrense.